Hello, we're here. I'm by myself. 0 viewers, baby. Zero, baby. Motherfucking viewers. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna be the number one? One person's here. Oh shit. Hi Mom. I'm famous. I did it. Who are you? Who? Simon's still losing weight, man. I made him a vet appointment. Yep, with a different vet. The other one that I've been to before. Dude, I've had a headache since yesterday. I slept with a headache. Up to a headache. Good boy, you gonna have some food? Not good enough for you, huh? It's not good enough for you, huh? You rub my shoe instead, it's better than food, huh? Hey, Sister T, good morning. How you doing? I made Simon an appointment with the other vet. With the one that I used to go to that I thought was expensive. I got an appointment for 2 o'clock. Because he's lost more weight. And yeah, I'm not going to the other vet anymore because they suck. You know what I mean? They don't even answer the freaking phone call. I don't know how much it's going to be. I don't know, dude. I just don't like that other fucking vet. I don't like them. For one, the doctor has a really thick accent, and it's kind of hard to understand him. That bothers me off the rip. I didn't mind so much with my other doctor. My other doctor had a really thick accent too. She was a Korean woman from Korea. And but he's like, I don't know where he's from, but it's a European accent, and it's hard to understand. So there's that. And then there's the fact that they hardly ever answer their phone when I call. Like, it does this automated thing where we'll call you back when we'll hold your place in line bullshit. Almost every time I call them, it does that. Dude, that's annoying as fuck. I couldn't get an appointment until Monday with them. That's annoying as fuck. They make you wait in the goddamn waiting room for so damn long, and it's weird and awkward feeling, like with all the dog owners and shit. So I'm cool not doing that anymore. What else is there? They dragged their feet on giving me a call back yesterday from 8 o'clock until 5:50. It took them all fucking day to let me know if I could do labs or what I needed to do. What else else is there? Oh, with the medications, it took them so long to approve my medications when it should have been same day. Because they outsource it to some other pharmacy or something. They don't even do it in-house, dude. I found out. She had to like email them or some shit. I don't like that about them. It's just like, fuck that, dude. They're the most expensive vet I've ever been to. On top of all that. And very impersonal. Like, I don't feel like I don't know. It just didn't feel good. It didn't feel good. When I was talking to him yesterday, like I'm sitting there telling her, like, no, he can't do the labs because of his medication. She's like, well, I don't know, we'll see about that. I'm like, what do you mean we'll see about that, bitch? You know what I'm saying? I didn't say that, but I felt like saying that. What do you mean we'll see about that? I say I'm not gonna make him fast before the lab. He ain't fasting. Y'all figure it out. I don't know. I just didn't like that. I didn't like her. I don't like her. I still don't like her. So I've called the other vet this morning. They've already called to get my records transferred, and with bringing him at 2 o'clock, he will have a 4-hour fast at least, around a 4-hour fast from 12:30 to 2. Actually, that'll be a 4.5-hour fast. So I mean that'll be better than no fast, maybe. And so yeah, that's what we're doing. We're doing that. I don't freaking care. I think it's gonna be cheaper than the place I'm currently going. It has to be cheaper than the place I'm currently going because I think that the place I'm currently going has a lot of overhead. They got too much fucking going on, man. This place, check this out. I'm like, yeah, do you guys have an appointment for the day? She's like, oh, we got one at this time, this time, this time, this time, this time. I'm like, damn, I didn't know I was going to have so many choices. And then I called them 3 times this morning because I first called them about Simon's records, and then I called them again and tell them, hey, maybe you should get Sawyer's records too. And I was like, shit. Yeah, sorry, I forgot. You should probably get Sweet Pea's records too. I called them a 3rd time. All 3 times they answered the fucking phone. I didn't have some weird recording telling me we'll call you back, give us your number, we'll save your queue in line. All 3 times they answered the phone. So it's like it's the little shit, man, that's started to add up with this vet, and I don't have any loyalty to them. I don't have to have any. They robbed me, dude. They freaking robbed me. A little bit. And we'll see. Like whenever I take him in today and see what they charge for, like what they're gonna do, what they think they should do, and what they charge for it. We'll see. But the records will be in both places. I don't think I'm going to want to take them back to the other place, though. It was nice and close, but oh man, didn't feel right. But dang it, hope I'm making the right choice. Taking him back to the other place he's already been, and not instead of like trying to find a new place. He's biting his legs like he's got fleas, dude. Well, I mean, remember, I wasn't comfortable with this place I'm taking him to today, a while back. But I'm desperate, and like, I don't know. I'm glad I'm making the right choice taking him back there. It's who my old vet recommended, though, man. You know, so it's like she must trust the guy if she wouldn't recommend him, right? And I trust her, so I'm giving him another chance, pretty much, because of that. Like, that has a lot to do with it. He's not eating right now, though. Like, I heated it up. He saw me. He didn't eat it. What? Have some food. I got him to get up, though, from smelling it. Let's see if he'll eat this time. How weird. Oh, no. Nope, he had a bite, but then decided he didn't want it. Doesn't want that either. Does want that. He didn't eat hardly anything. But see, watch, if I get him to sniff this chicken kitten, like, he follows it. You want this? Why do you want this one, man? Dude. Damn it. Like, I'm putting it in the Fancy Feast, hoping that, like, it overrides the flavor, but I don't know. I feel like I'm going to be throwing away a lot of food in a minute. He's just going to start putting his nose up to it, probably. I've already thrown away one big-ass bowl of food this morning because it was out all night and he didn't eat any of it. And then he threw up this morning right when I got up. I mean, I got up and I was fucking in the middle of shutting the bathroom door and he's puking. And then I look at his bowl and none of it's gone. God damn it! God damn it! He didn't eat, man. He fucking had 2 licks off of it. Fuck. This is so fucking frustrating, dude. Like, I'm just wasting fucking money here, like, by trying to make concoctions of food, and then all of a sudden he just walks away from it, like he doesn't want it at all. It's like, well, I gotta start fucking over again with the base product of the Fancy Feast, add a little bit of this to it, hope he doesn't fucking turn his nose up to it. I gotta start over again. That's where I'm at. So that's why I'm at the point where, fuck it. I would have taken him to the other vet if they would have had an appointment, probably, because I'm not fucking desperate right now. I would have taken him to the one I didn't like, probably. If they would have been like, we got one tomorrow morning. And I'm like, alright, dude. Yes, last night I would have probably taken it, just because I'm so desperate. 9.4 now. I gotta eat like 2 plates more. He's at 9.4. Well, on a positive note, it was much easier to give him the Pemobendin last night, and he threw up, but it wasn't pink. So maybe it was the Pemobendin kind of staining his stomach. And since he didn't eat anything before throwing up, or maybe he was just throwing up some of the Pemobendin color, because like, as you can see, well, I guess no, it's not really pink, is it? It's got kind of a light pink color to it, kinda. I don't know if it's the same shade or not. It's more like a beige, huh? So I don't know if I should bring that up or not. All right, dude. My God, I was scared to say anything because he was chomping down. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. I mean, he put a dent in it, but definitely better than nothing. I'm sure. Right now, all I'm really trying to do is keep him from going, and I think it's called liver lipidosis, some shit like that. All it is where his body doesn't have enough calories, and he starts burning his body fat, and it overloads his kidney with fat. As long as he gets the protein in him, it should keep that at bay. Good boy. Good boy. That's the main thing we're battling right now, because if that happens, he will die. He has to get calories in. It's not like cats aren't like humans where they can live off their fat stores. If cats go without protein and live off their fat stores, it has a high likelihood of giving them. It's like fatty liver disease, but way more serious. Like fatty liver disease, a human gets fatty liver disease, you can get rid of it actually. If you eat right, if you stop doing some things, it's possible to get rid of it. A fatty liver. But like before it's cirrhosis. Cats, once their liver gets messed up with fat, it's like that's it, you're fucked. You can't, I don't know what happens if you can reverse it. Let me see. Is liver lipidosis reversible in cats? It's hepatic lipidosis. Oh, it is fatty liver disease. It is reversible in cats with early aggressive veterinary intervention. While it is a severe and potentially fatal condition where fat accumulates in liver cells, up to 90% of cats can recover with proper sustained nutritional support. Oh shit, I didn't know that. oh shit, via feeding tubes for 4 to 8 weeks. Yeah, I doubt very many people are doing that, dude. So it's probably a death sentence for your cat, because what is a feeding tube? What is that? Your cat has to be hospitalized? That sounds extremely expensive. Who can afford that? The most critical treatment is intensive high-calorie feeding, often requiring a temporary feeding tube to ensure the cat receives proper nutrition and reverse the fat accumulation. Oh, wait, do they come home with a feeding tube? That's crazy, dude. How do they don't rip that out of their face? They show this cat with a tube coming out its nose and just chilling. I don't know how they did that. AI picture on. But that's all I'm trying to keep at bay right now, by making sure he gets calories in it. Because if that happens on top of everything else, he's fucked. Maybe it's a dental thing. Who knows? Maybe he'll look in his mouth, and so I need to tell him about the pink tinted foam vomit. I also need to bring up that he might have like arthritis pain, and maybe that is rebounding because I took him off the gabapentin. I am going to give him gabapentin for the vet visit though, so he doesn't freak out. I think I'm only going to give him 50 milligrams, so half a pill, just in case it is his kidneys is messing up right now. He's grooming himself right now, so that's a good sign. He's over there. Pictures worth 1,000 words. Good morning, Miss Bungle. So, I mean, that's a good sign. Hey, they see that blanket right there? Barbara made that for me years ago for Simon. Because he used to always sit in my lap, and I would put that in my lap, and he'd come lay on it with my lap blanket. And that was probably 4 years ago. So, he's not like hiding in a corner, dying just yet. Morning, dog. I see her. Oh, does any pet insurance company? Oh no, I don't think it's pre-existing now, so it's very unlikely that he would be able to get covered anywhere. You know what I mean? Like what? That would be bad business for them because he's got so much going on. That'd be so bad business. Insurance companies are trying to make money. So, I don't think so. If only they were philanthropists. We need more philanthropist insurance companies for the people. Yeah. I don't really trust pet insurance anyway, though. After all the stories I've heard on Reddit, where I can imagine the cat ladies are thick on there, you know what I mean? So, most people on Reddit cat people on Reddit seem to think that it's more smart to just save up for vet incidents than to get pet insurance. Apparently, there's a lot of fucking red tape with these things. There's a lot of small print. Oftentimes, shit's not covered when you think it is, and like I don't know if I even want to deal with all that. Yeah, I'm thinking now in regards to Sawyer or Sweet Pea insurance. I'm thinking about this. I don't think Simon's even eligible for any kind of insurance at this point. His age and his health profile. Even Sweet Pea with her dental, I don't think that would be covered if I got her on some pet insurance. Thankfully, though, this vet that I'm taking her to, or taking Simon to today, is where I took her to. Or no, I took Sawyer. I asked them about her. I think. Wait, I thought they saw Sweet Pea there. I could have sworn they gave me a quote for dental cleaning at that other place months ago. And that was one of the things that made me, or was it just the echo that made me want to go somewhere else? No, it was Sawyer's neuter. That's right. That's right. I want to get a second opinion on Simon anyway, and he's going to be being seen by the owner of the clinic, so apparently they're going to have like another person there today, and I could have had her look at him instead, but I felt like probably like give him another chance, you know. He owns the place. That's who I was dealing with at this place. The owner of the place was my vet. He had a bunch of vets under him, but I was seeing the owner. It's one of the reasons why he's only there till Thursday. Probably why I could never get appointments fast. Making the right choice by picking the owner. Dental should be covered. Yeah, I don't know if deep cleanings are though, and her especially since it's pre-existing now. We're going to give Simon his med. This is, dude, watch how much easier. You remember how I had to do it before with giving his meds? This is giving his med now. This is how involved it is. So I go over here. Before I'd have to wait it. I can just shut this down. Get my little pill pocket first. Make sure not to touch any of the other pill pockets that go that fall back in the bag. I swear, it makes the bag go bad when that happens. Now I split the pill pocket in half. Actually, I should probably just give him the whole thing. He needs calories. And then I get one furosemide. I get one methimazole. And I put it in the pill pocket. Now I give it to him. Holy shit, that's so much less stressful, dude. Homie, yo, y'all don't understand how stressful doing these pills is. I'm done. I'm done. All right. Fuck yeah, man. Yeah. Ready? Want that one? There you go. Oh, hold up. There you go. It's about to fall. You have some serious problems there, aren't you? You did it. Yum yum yum. Yum yum yum. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Oh, just wait. Baby. Baby. You coming? What's the food? Oftentimes he'll have a bite to eat after that. So much easier. Oh my gosh. I would still be doing it. I would probably still be weighing out the methimazole. Or the furosemide, actually. That's the one that took longer. Seriously, I'm not going back. I can't go back. I'm not going back, man. They're not taking me alive. Yay! Good job, Simon. 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, methimazole, furosemide administration. And I can have a coffee. Maybe that's why I'm headache. I didn't have a coffee yesterday. Dude, is that why I have a headache, dude? I did not have a coffee yesterday. All day. Like, I've had a pretty strong headache for about 18 hours. It hit me yesterday in the afternoon. God dang. That really is from not drinking coffee. I bet it is, dude. Just thinking about drinking coffee is making it feel better. That's a trip. Do you know your body does that? We learned that in a program I was in. Whenever alcoholics, heroin junkies, coke fiends, whoever, whatever their poison is, whenever they're about to get their drug of choice, like they're either on the way to the plug, or they're like they know, or like it's in their pocket and they're walking home with it, they'll actually have the same feeling as if they're on it, because their brain like preemptively starts producing the same chemicals that it's going to once they're on the drug. That's what they told us. Isn't that wild? So that's why when like you're like a heroin junkie or a coke fiend or even alcoholics, they'll start acting a little like different right after like they're even either purchased it, or they're in the process of purchasing it, or they're coming home with it and about to like do whatever it is. They'll start acting a little different. Yeah, like the dopamine, epinephrine, norepinephrine, serotonin, like something the brain starts doing it a little preemptively. It starts pre-gaming. That's what they said, and it was like scientifically proven, some shit. That's why I was like, my headache's already starting to go away a little bit, because my body knows, like, it knows that it's getting the coffee now. And I'm not even bullshitting, dude. I've had this headache for a while and it actually dulled out. And it's barely there now. Just for the thought of, interesting. I'm a 3-scooper, heaping scooper, teaspooner kind of guy. Boom. That's probably why I get these headaches now, because I'm putting 3 teaspoons in, huh? Oh, one way. Get you. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. It also could, dude, it also could be the acromegaly or the pituitary tumor. Like, if this doesn't get rid of the headache, like, I haven't had my pituitary checked out in a while, dude. I'm supposed to get periodic MRIs, make sure it's not coming back, it's not starting to grow again or anything. Fuck, I forgot about that. I'm so busy, man. Shit. I do need to get that done, though. I mean, it's free, dude. MRIs are normally like $10K. Or they used to be. They're probably even more now. They used to be $10K like 20 years ago. 30 years ago. 25 years ago. It's your life. It's your life. No, it's the cats' lives. I'm only here for them. But I gotta be here for them, so there's that. Alright, we gotta feed these other cats. This other litter box. I don't know how y'all do the coffee hot thing, actually. After doing this for a while, it's so much easier. And it doesn't burn my tongue ever. Pretty sweet. Alright. What do we got here? What do we got here? What kind of concoction are we making? Dude, Sawyer eats all his food now that I'm putting fancy feast in it. Whatever they're putting in that food is like cat crack, but it's still not getting Simon to gobble it up. Shit, so if I give him the gabapentin at 10:30, I don't know if he'll still be feeling it by 2. Shit. I guess I could just give it to him. Fuck, man. I mean, it'd still be in his system. It just wouldn't be how long. Because I think it lasts for 8 hours. So that would be half as strong as it was. It's like I don't want to over medicate him, so they had me give him 2 of the one 100 at night, and the next 100 right before the appointment, an hour before. I guess I can always call them and ask them like how much they want me to give him. I wish this shit wasn't so complicated. It was just, hey, taking the cat in for a checkup. There's so much to this, dude. All these medications, I have to memorize all his different symptoms and weights, and I don't know how long he's been fucking like this. She's like, how long has he had problems with his appetite? I'm like, years, but I think it just recently got worse. I don't know when it got like this though, because it's a constant fucking thing. I think it just recently got this bad though, but in the past like couple weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. Maybe just the last week. I'm not really sure. Because I keep trying to do different things. Maybe Perplexity knows when his appetite got bad. Past few weeks. From your prior notes, Simon's appetite has clearly been lower for at least the past few weeks, with a reduced intake about February 26th, but that's when I died. That was yesterday. So the waiting started several weeks before that point, likely in early to mid-February, rather than suddenly in the past few days. AI to the rescue. That's what I told him. It's been like 3 weeks, I think. AI's a trip, dude. Same dose not prescribed. Oh, is it? Damn, that is a lot. It also depends, because animals process drugs differently. Like it might not be as bioavailable to him. He might have an enzyme in his body that breaks it down more efficiently. Therefore, he needs more of the active ingredient to even get the metabolite into his bloodstream. Otherwise, it'll just get eaten up by his enzymes. That's a possibility too. So it's not necessarily that he's getting the effect of 100 milligrams. Maybe though. I don't know. I actually don't know. What we got here? What are we doing? We got. Let's go. Let's do it. I gotta weigh this first. Let's weigh some food out because we're doing a 50-50 ratio. Getting Sawyer used to the fancy piece. Now that he's gobbling his food up, I don't know if I'm giving him enough. But as long as he's not Starving. He's alright, right? He's far from starving. Starving Marvin. Plus, this gets his hydration in. Oh no, not that one. That's the wrong one. Bruh. It's the kitten one. Boom. Oh, boom, boom. See, I think that he was actually self-regulating his food intake before because it wasn't like addicting like the Fancy Feast is. So I can't really listen to them, I don't think, as far as their appetite with the Fancy Feast because it's got something in it that makes cats want to eat it more. So I give him the same amount that I was giving him. Let's see, does this have enough calories? 92. 112. Okay, well maybe I could give him a little bit more then. Because they're lower calories. So let's see. Give him 10 grams more. Doesn't look like much, but boom. No, I actually don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm a fucking scientist with the cat food. I wish this whole like mixing with another food thing to minimize stomach upset wasn't a thing because it really is a pain in the ass, dude. A little bit. And I'm not even doing it how they recommend, dude. They recommend it. It's way more of a pain in the ass. It's a much more gradual transition, which I don't think is necessary when the macros are close. Because with this one, the macros on each one of them is 12% protein for the old one, 11% for the new one, 6% fat for the old one, 5% for the new one, the same amount of fiber, 1.5% max, moisture, dude, they make this hard to read. The Fancy Feast one's really fucking hard to read. I think it actually has. Wait, is that more ash? No, same ash. The Purina Pro's got like a bunch of vitamins and shit listed on it the Fancy Feast doesn't have. So hopefully hopefully he'll still be able to thrive on it, man. It's half the price of the Purina Pro though. Everybody should get some sort of like mineral blend. The macros, I guess, aren't identical, so that's why I'm doing a 50-50 split on it. So it's It's pretty much, giving him right in between the two of them on all the numbers. It's like giving 11.5 protein, 5.5 fat. So it's only giving them a 0.5% less. I guess that's why the calories are lower by roughly 20%. Which is why I gave him 10 grams, because I'm only giving him 65 grams. And 10 grams, I know it's not 20% of 65, but it's more than 10%. It's like 15% or something. I'm meeting in the middle too, I guess. We're all meeting in the middle. Stuck in the middle with you. That a song. What the fuck? Where did that come from? Oh, that's right. One of his bowls broke, dude. I was tripping. I have an extra one of these. It goes on the bottom of the bowl to keep it quiet. It's a little rubberized piece. And I was like, where the fuck did that come from? Dude, Simon just walked to his bowl, sniffed it, and walked away from it. So, you know what that means? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right. I can't smell it. Well, you can. He's also got those nodules on the side of his face, dude. That are still there. I don't know if they're getting bigger or not. I got him to eat a little bit. I had to take it to him, but he got some more calories in. I'm struggling here. Dude, I'm gonna have to bring up those nodules on the side of his head too, man. Maybe it's a fucking tumor on the side of his face. I need to start writing this shit down. I'm done with these cats. I'm gonna write down everything. Alright, what do we got? What do we gotta do? What do we gotta do? same with sweet peas. Like her normal one that I get her $2 has like linoleic acid. What else? It's weird. Vitamin A minimum, vitamin E minimum, taurine minimum is only 0.05 though. Taurine minimum is only 2.05. When this the taurine minimum, oh, it's 0.05 also. Ten, 5, 10, 6, so more fat. That's right, it has more calories by 3. Okay. Let's go. Today. I forgot it was Friday. Again, it looks like I'm giving her too much food. Why do I keep doing this to myself? And I wish that like these cats would actually not gain weight off of me giving them the amount the can says to. I have no idea. Like the can says one thing, but if I give them that, they will balloon up into blimps probably by next month. So it's all on me just to decide how much they deserve. I like all this pressure, man. About it yesterday. It's so much less stressful just putting out like a bunch of dry food and being like, help yourself, cat. It's buffet time. That's so much less stressful. There you go, cat. There you go. That's what you get. I'm sorry, that's not enough. I don't know what I'm doing, dude. The kitten looks like it's getting more. I think he still needs more than her. I'm not even really sure if he needs kitten food still. Because some people say to get your cat off kitten food at 10 months. Some people say if it's a larger breed, you wait till 1.5 years. I don't know what to do, man. Matt needs to tell me what to do. That costs like $60, man, just to be told. if I'm feeding my cat enough or not, or too much. Because they really, it's hard to tell just from looking at a cat if they're eating enough or too much. You gotta really kind of feel the rib cage. Feel the shoulder blades, because the fur hides it. Just like they're able to hide pain really well, they're able to hide malnutrition really well. The sign's definitely malnourished, but you can barely tell by looking at it. Same with like these, like Fluffy. Fluffy's fat ass. It's really hard to tell whether or not she's over, like how overweight she is, if she's overweight, because of all of her fur. So Sawyer is complicated. I'm pretty sure I'm making Sawyer fat. That's a shame. And if I am, that means he's going to have to go on a diet one day. Ah. Probiotic there for Sweet. She's on the antibiotics. It's important to do that before the coffee, right? Or no, is it the other way around? Fuck, I forget now. We're about to find out. No, that was the right way. If I drink the coffee and then hit this, it tastes like shit. But the opposite is not too bad. Coffee overrides that flavor. Okay, ready for Miss Excitement? She's so excited. Oh my goodness. She wants it. She's so ready. What did you do? Oh. Oh, he's ready too. They just ate too. I ended up fucking sleeping through alarms last night and shit. I didn't feed them until 3 in the morning. I didn't feed him until 3 in the morning, so that wasn't even that long ago. Usually it's a 1:30 deal. Come on, buddy. But Simon did get his medicine when he was supposed to. That was a different alarm. It looks like they've learned to not to be on the front porch. Shiloh's sitting on the sidewalk. That was fast. I didn't expect for them to de-domesticate so quickly. That's what it feels like. At least Shiloh still likes me. I bet you eat all of it. Well, you did eat all of it. That's surprising. Very interesting. You don't want the rest? Huh. I know somebody who does want it. Baby, what are you doing? No, not shoulder time. Not shoulder time, baby. Come on, man, eat the rest. You really don't want no more? Well, I guess that's one way down. Hey, what are you doing? Here, you want, bro? Here. The rest of that? Okay, we don't. I shouldn't put that in her bowl like that. Here. No, you can't have this one. Here. She just wants to finish it outside the cage, I guess. Sweet pea, get out of the way. What are you doing? You crazy butt. Oh, you can't have this. You look fat to y'all. What are you doing? What are you doing now? You mischievous old girl. Big boy, big boy, big boy, big boy. There's some more in there though. You want the rest? You're so hungry. You're always so hungry. Oh my goodness. Sleepy is trying to find scraps inside of his cage now. She's so desperate. She would definitely be chunky as shit if she was up to her own. If it was up to her. What you doing in there, man? Alright guys, we have 2 empty plates, 2 happy customers. Hey, no, 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 no. Oops, sorry. Loud noises. Alright, I gotta do litter boxes now. I gotta do outdoor cats after that. How's it? Want to eat? Sam looks like he might have a bite to eat right now. No? No bite to eat? Why not? Why not? It's right there. You were right there at it, bro. There's no heat coming out of that. What does that mean? See, why are you licking your arm like that? I think you got fleas again. That's something else I gotta tell him. Like, I just gave him Credelio last week because I thought he had fleas. But I haven't seen any since then, and I only saw one originally. But yeah, why is he all of a sudden like meowing and then licking his side like this? Oh, and biting his side. What's really going on, buddy? You okay? Oh, you're so skinny, man. Can y'all tell how skinny he is now? Comparison. Oh, that's right. I gotta do litter boxes. Yay. Hey, can I come in? Coming through. Excuse me. No. All right. My favorite. Cat slave. At your service. Oh my gosh, y'all are getting really good at getting it right at the midline. So, or she would be one end or the other. Makes my life a little easier. Okay, Sawyer? Not the middle. that out on a tray. Oh yeah, the boss is gonna be happy. Sawyer, sweet, you guys did a good job. Oh yeah, that's a good clump. That's a good clump. Good clumps, guys. Good clumps. Keep it coming. Keep up the good work. And I'm gonna put y'all in for a promotion. I mean it. And you know, we just let Trident and Shiloh go, so I don't know, I'm gonna give them a quarter can this morning to kind of wean them off front yard feeding. Alright, that's it. Yeah, that's my favorite. Yeah, no, I love that. They probably think I actually do really love doing it. Because why else would I do it if I didn't love it? I have the ability to do whatever I want. What are you doing? Why are you hanging out right there? Oh yeah, you want to smell my hands now? Freak. Oh, look what he got me. Look what he got me. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if we make sure we don't have any diarrhea from the food transition. That's what we're looking for here. And it looks good, nice and solid. So it doesn't seem that he's having any kind of digestive issues. It's not 100%. He could be having some other digestive issue from it, not diarrhea, but usually the diarrhea is a telltale sign of digestive issues. Or throwing up, of course. So he's not doing either. Yay. Man, he really seems to prefer sweet Slitter Box. Alright, done. Done and done. Where did I put that? Boom, baby! Jackpot. Come on. Good boy. Your foot's in the way. Simon, come on. Oh, that's why you do that shit on purpose. Oh, now he's getting in a fight with fucking Sawyer. Should have stayed his ass out of there. Needs to eat some food. He's just you can see which cats are in the backyard. Weird, Fluffy's not back there. That's fucking unusual. It's only Penelope and Frank. Yeah. Unusual. Hopefully she's doing all right. Maybe she found a morning place that's giving her more food. So I wasn't giving her a full. I wasn't giving her as much as the other cats. But it was for her health. The bot said so. She'll probably show up right as I'm giving them theirs. And then I cannot give them theirs and not give her one, or she might get crazy on them. El gato loco. Ese. Ese. 35. What am I giving them now? Half a can. So that'll be about 43. That's a lot of food, actually. I used to give them a full fucking can, though. Maybe just a little bit less. Gotta get them used to less, because I can't do this forever, man. Guthrie. Yeah, that's a good question. That's always the question on my mind, even when I don't have my bracelet on. Right, we're good. Now, gotta make a plate for the front two. I'm gonna reduce them. At least I know Shiloh's doing all right. 48 hours post Credelio dosage. That's good. Yeah, she's definitely flea free now. I couldn't have done that for Trident. WNGD. GD. I think Guthrie's actually on vacation somewhere. He just didn't feel like telling her daughter. Give us just a little bit more. You don't have to give it that much. It's 27.3 grams. That's actually more than a quarter of a can. I'm doing too much probably. 27.8. Boom, boom. Now I gotta go double check because I bet Fluffy's back there now. Yep. God dang it, dude. These cats, bro. They're so aggravating. I had just enough to be done. I gotta open another can for fucking 15 grams, really? No, I'd take some from everybody else. Because Fluffy showed up, everybody else gets a little bit less. Started with these two. I don't like giving them last, honestly, but because I had it divvied out already. I knew she was going to show up though. I should, because it's my fucking, it's like Murphy's Law type shit. Because I don't want her to show up, she's going to fucking show up. There, she's not getting much though. She's getting the least amount of every cat here. She showed up late and she's a lord ass. So, 2 strikes. That's all I do is 2 strikes. Mark this so I know it's hers. And these 2 with me. No, these 2 come with me. These 2 come with me. Same weight. I did a good job. Alright. So tedious. Alright. Got the water bowl out there. Got the water. This right there. Yeah. Take the trash out. Shit. Going back. I changed pants, shorts. many steps. I got so many steps, man. And I think I'm gonna go ahead. No, I'll be back. Okay, I'm gonna put you all right here with Sweet Pea and Sawyer hanging out. It doesn't look like they're in jail. Okay, got those two fed. Miss Simon's waiting there now. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, buddy. Yep, gotta wait. Gotta fucking wait. Still doing stuff, man. I can hear Shiloh. God damn it, a fucking bus just rolled up right in front of my place. Like some handicap 88 shit. Oh man. Really? What the fuck? Perfect timing. I really got to start giving him a les. He's been dedicated. they could do with less food for me, probably. Quarter of a can. Same thing I'm giving Fluffy. I should give them probably. It's because they seem a little porky. A little bit porky. Man, I wish I could have gotten tried at some Play Med yesterday, day before that. I tried 3 days in a row, man. So today was 8 cat. I fed 8 cats today. See what we got. See what we got. Come on, Simon. Come on through. You're the next contestant on Eat Your Food. What you think? Come on, you smell that. It smells good over there, ain't it? Yeah, nice and warm. Yeah. Yeah, get it, boy. Get it, boy. Get it. Yeah, get it. Get it. Get it, boy. Yeah, you get it. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Put this on the dark web for them freaks out there. You like hearing that? Yeah, you like that? Good boy. Yeah, it's a good boy. It's a good boy. Good boy, boy. Yeah, good boy, yeah, good boy. Yeah, good boy, yeah, good boy, you. Good boy, good boy. Good boy. Good boy, good boy. Good boy. We acting like some old school YouTube. Nice. We're getting some calories in him this morning, but it's taking some effort. I have to keep heating the food up, or he will not eat it. I also had to start feeding him Fancy Feast, which they put something in their food artificially to make it more attractive to cats. It even says artificial flavors on there, natural flavors. But I had to add kitten food to it to really entice him, though. It says it has milk in it. It says made with real milk. Bro, that's extra fancy. Okay, did I do everything already? Now we got 15 more minutes for Simon to eat before I gotta pick everything up. Well, everything with the Hydrocare, which he doesn't really seem to drink any of the Hydrocare after the morning's over. For some reason, he just lets it sit there all fucking day. Yeah. He did drink some of it though already, like maybe a third of the package to a half. Probably more like a third though, to a quarter. It's hard to tell actually on the bowl how much he's drank of it, but he lapped it up for about 60 seconds. 30 to 60 seconds. It seemed like longer than it was probably. Dang, I should have timed it. I should start timing his lap lengths. And I can look up the amount of fluid cat on average laps up in like 1 second, 10 seconds, or whatever. There's probably numbers out there for it. Maybe. Might depend on the viscosity of the fluid though. That's some pretty thick stuff. That's thickness. I think he just took a shit, man. Damn it. Damn it, man. That means he's gonna lose weight right now. Good boy. Good boy. Let's see what you weigh though. You want to see? You want some food? You want some food? You want some food? No. Come here. Let's see what you weigh though. Ooh, 9.3. He's at 9.3 right now on my scale. So, yeah, dude, he's dropping the pounds. It was 9.5 yesterday. God dang. I hate being such a complex fucking case, dude. You know, like, all my life I've been a complex case with the doctors, with all the different shit that I got going on. And it's like, anytime I get a new doctor or have to go in after not seeing them for a while, it's like, I have to remember all this different shit to bring up so that they get the full picture. And now, it's like that with Simon. Like, I got all this shit that's involved with it. It's all complex, and I gotta explain. I gotta remember all the different things that are going on, the different things I've tried, the different... everything. It's stressful, dude. That, it's just not a simple case. Like, I know they're gonna ask, well, he's losing weight, is his appetite reduced, how long has it been, what other symptoms does he have, and oh my God, the peak vomit every now and then. What was there? Well, he's got those bumps on the side of his face that I don't know what they are. Possibly has some mouth soreness because when he eats, sometimes he jumps away from the plate, like something hurt. I guess the urine output seems normal. Forget anything. Respiration rate fluctuates. Sometimes in the high upper 40s. I can't remember if he did that when he was asleep or not, though. I think it was always when he was awake. So what's the highest asleep it's been? Like upper 30s, I think, 38 or something. And what's that bot knows? What is Simon's highest recorded sleeping respiration? 49 minutes per minute. Did I say he was sleeping for 49? But with 49? How did I say it exactly? I don't think he was sleeping with that. I had to have told it he wasn't sleeping. If he wasn't. No, you did not say Simon was sleeping during the 49 BPM, so he wasn't. Her exact query was Simon's. Well, I put RRR though. I put RRR. As far as his latest was. I explicitly mentioned sleeping in other reports. I didn't say put RRR though. He must have been asleep for that. When I usually put RRR, I might referring to him being asleep. Or I should have worded that differently. Damn, I don't remember if he hit 49 while he was asleep or not now. I guess I'll just tell him that he hit 49 at one point. I can't remember if it was sleeping or not sleeping. What, bud? What do you want? What? What's going on? What? Hey. What's going on? What's going on, huh? Where are you going? You're going over here now. What are you going to do over there? What are you doing over there? Oh, you're right. I need to do something with these boxes. I didn't know that made the chat disappear if I did that. Interesting. It's good to know. Alright, dude. That's awesome. He ate a decent amount just now. Good job, Simon. What are you doing? Just a little bit more. Oh, it's a constant like thing, man. Getting little bites here, little bites there. They add up. You've got 2 more minutes. I doubt he's gonna eat any more. He's at the front door now. Oh, he's coming back. Forget anything? I think I did everything. All my chores. I did all my daily morning chores. I do hope the outdoor kitties are going to fare well today. With their lack of food. I'm curious. I'm going to see who's where. If any of them are still lingering. Try this out. Okay, this would out.
She wants a little bit more. Alright, no more for you. I get it.
Trina's out there sleeping now. I don't know, I feel bad about kicking her off of she's sleeping on the table out there that's on my front porch. I just feel bad about being like, yeah, get out of here, cat. I don't know, bro. I probably will later on, I guess a little later, but I'll let her rest a little bit for now. At least she's not right up against the front door, just sitting there staring at it. Okay, now all the cat chores are done. I'm gonna stir up his hydrant here. Kind of get if it kind of got thick at the top or whatever from the saliva getting in there or whatever, maybe it started to break it down or something. Break it down. Whew. It smells good. Let's see if we'll drink some now. Books. Check them out. That didn't work. Dude, if I were to put that in the other room and let the other cats have it, they would have it gone in probably 30 seconds. Just one of them would have it gone that fast. They would turn their mouth into a vacuum cleaner for that stuff right now, for sure. Because it's made to entice cats that had bad appetites. It still isn't working. Oh my God, it still isn't working. Simon's running up and down the hall right now because if he's hyperthyrotic. They've gotten back to me yet. No missed calls, no messages. We got an appointment for Simon for 2 o'clock. His fast starts now, 10:30. So they want to do blood draws. He will have 4.5 hours without food. Damn it, man. I hate that he's gonna have to go so long without food today like this. Because that means, oh man, I didn't give him the gabapentin. He asked Complexity about this. Should 50 milligrams of at 10:30 be enough to sedate Simon for a 2 p.m. cats, 50 milligrams of gabapentin given 10:30 a.m. is usually enough to provide useful sedation and anxiety reduction by 2 p.m., but whether it's enough depends on someone's weight, prior response, and how stressful the appointment is. Typically, taking effect 1 to 2 hours, peak effect 2 to 3 hours, 10:30 is 50 hours, 2 years, peak within 12 hours, should still be reasonable to stay with 2. For brain cancer, once before disease, common standard, 3-point dose for anxiety, the more weight-based and other targets are. He is 9.3 pounds. And make sure he's still 9.3. Oh, he's 9.4 now. Simon, please, buddy, please. Maybe I should give him 75. Oh, that's cute. Why are you laying there, though? I'm going to get him to 75 milligrams. You can see us both. Look at that. I got these little lab papers here. They're grade WW non-absorbent weighing paper, nitrogen free, and they're to weigh stuff. So I put a little crease in it. Now, first thing I need to weigh the pill itself. I gotta bust it out of its shell here. Capsules. Tear it. Oh, zeroed out now. Paper isn't touching anything. Whoa. We got 136 grams. Okay. So now we'll do 136. Let's see, divided by 4. 0.034. 0.034 times 3. It's going to be 0.102. So roughly a tenth of a gram. out another paper. Put it down and weigh out 100 milligrams. One oh three. It's 104 now. I can verify though by weighing this one. So it's got to be 31, and that was supposed to be 32. So there we go. There's my 1 milligram off that I was. Dude, I could have been a scientist. I was actually going to school to be a chemical engineer for a little while, community college. Not that this is some high level shit, but I have really high attention to detail. I don't know, it's a curse sometimes. He's going to be pretty sedated off this. Now it's reading 104. It's still about. It's still about. It's a little over, isn't it? Well, now it's reading a little different. This is reading 28. 32, 33, no, it's reading 33. 23, that'd still be right there, right at the, yeah, we're good. I'm just barely off. There's a lot of powder in there. So now, see, I got the powder inside the pill pocket. Hey, okay, really see that? Can you? Well, I guess you can. All right, so then what I take it is oh man, I should have made it bigger. I actually need to make a bigger one. So see, it's not big enough for me to fold it up over it. So I need to put this down. Something, damn it. I didn't realize the pile was going to be so big. All right, let me try to do it with this. Fuck. It's not sticking because there's so much powder. Damn it. Oh my god, it's not fucking working because there's too much powder. Now I'm just going to try to mush it into the treat and make it stick to it, the outside of it and everything. He's not going to like the flavor of this, but I gotta get this in him. God damn it. It's fucking sticking underneath my fingernail. I'm just kind of folding it into itself over and over. Simon already wants it. That's amazing. And I'm trying to get it so that there isn't much of this stuff stuck to my hands. See, I'm actually teaching how to peel a cat with different stuff. This is how you peel a cat with powder that has to be weighed out to exact proportions off a milligram scale. You get the pill pocket, and like as you just saw you probably couldn't see, but I'm just kind of folding it into the powder, trying to cover the powder up. And if I see any on my hand, just dabbing it off of my hand. Like I don't feel anything there. So I'd say 95% of this powder is inside of this pill pocket. It's kind of smushed up, and then I just let him have it.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm not gonna let him eat this one because I don't want to bust it. Oh God, sometimes that happens. And he pops it back out. All right, let's try that again. There it goes. There it goes. Good boy. Good boys. You're gonna be doped up in a minute. Yes, you are. Because otherwise, dude, he gets kind of crazy at vet appointments, and he might pee all over the place, or just get way too excited, and his heart doesn't need any of that. They might not be able to handle too much more excitement. As much as I don't like having to give him extra medication. Plus, that's a little bit more calories in that pill pocket, so that's good for him too. Yes, sir. That could actually mask like an arthritic problem he could be having, but he's running around. He's still, like you saw right there, how he kind of like double timed it over there. He's still got this pep in his step. He'll run back and forth in the hallway. Well, now he's weighing 9.5. What do you weighed yesterday? That's peculiar. Dude, I've been weighing him all morning. Let's try that again. Okay. 9.5. 9.5. Hey, all right. Yay. The weights are actually weighing low. It's reading 7.3 rather than 7.5 that I'm putting on, so he could actually be 9.7. Yeah, this is reading 7.3. Let's see what the 10 pounds read. Whoa, the 10 pounds is reading 9.5. Try that again. What is really going on here? Is he, maybe? It did 9.9, then it went to 9.5. So it's airing low for some reason. It's like it's a. Let me try it a little bit. There. Now it is better. Our story's 9.5. Maybe he's 10 pounds, dude. But no, dude, he feels skinny. Like he's definitely. Even if he is 10 pounds, I need to tell him that his muscle mass is dramatically decreased. I also have to bring up that I tried holding his methimazole on him, and that might have also. When was that? Not gonna feed him on the porch. I mean, no, I'm gonna slow it down on the porch, guys.
But I'm not gonna, like, it's kind of inhumane for me to just not give them anything after giving them something every morning in a row for like weeks on end. So I'm gonna cut it back though to like a quarter of a can at least, and then eventually probably cut them off, but I'm not gonna just cut them straight off. Hopefully they'll find another place to go eat in the morning, and if they don't, I don't know. Hopefully, if she's still out there, I might need to spray her off the porch so I can open the front door. No, it looks like she left. Good. Things are working out. Things are working out, man. Good. I wonder if anybody's in the backyard. Let me go check. Amazing. No cats in the backyard. No cats in the backyard, baby. So I fed Frank, Penelope, Fluffy, reduced diet for Fluffy. Then I fed Shiloh and Trident. Somewhat, also a reduced diet. I might have only given them a quarter of a can also right now. Or right over a quarter of a can. I think it was just a shy more than a quarter of a can. That's why she's probably hanging out so much longer. So they're on a diet too, and my 3 indoor cats, 3 litter boxes, 3 medications for Simon this morning instead of just the 2. But I didn't have to weigh I didn't have to weigh the first 2 out. I did have to weigh the Gavivent now. It was pretty tedious. I got a decent amount of food in Simon for him not eating all night. That really concerned me. There was 0 licks the entire night. I fed him at 3 o'clock in the morning, and not only did I heat it up, put kitten food in it, and put Chewy Treat on top of it. So it was hooked up with it was a smorgasbord of deliciousness for a cat. Wasn't one lick missing out of it, and right as I was waking up, Simon threw up. So it's like, he usually doesn't throw up if he eats. That's all it takes. He puts some food in his stomach and he won't puke like that in the morning with the clear stuff. There was no pink in it though, so that's a good sign. Last night was the first night to give him the compounded Pimobendin. It's such a small pill in comparison. I'm going to have to bring up with the vet that maybe the pills have scratched his throat or hurt his teeth or something, because I've been giving him those chewable pills and they don't always go in his mouth correctly. Maybe he's got a sore or something, or a hurt tooth, and that's why he's not eating as much. But now I've got smaller pills that aren't going to have that issue ever again. They were real easy to give him. Like I think they were easier to give to him than the chewables, just because of the size difference. It's the size of the furosemide. It's the size of the Solazol. They're all 3 of the tiny tablets are the same size. They're tiny. That's crazy that they're able to do that, dude. Like, it's wild to me that the chewable Pimobendin has so much shit added to it. It's like they're able to put 3 halves into that little bitty tiny tab. I'll give a demonstration. Okay. So this is what I'm talking about. These 3 pills right here are the equivalent of these 2 pills. That's the difference in size. One of these is 1.5 of these that he would normally have to take with this little tiny ass thing. All I gotta do is get it to the back of his throat so it goes down and we're good. They're a little broken, so they might not be as exact as the Pimobendin. That's one thing I'm kind of noticing here, that they do have some chips out of them. Some of them. That's a little concerning. But I think that it's still going to be the better option because they're so jagged. Once I split them, the split, you see, the one end is rounded. It's not too bad. But whenever I split them, that middle section is jagged because there's that 90-degree angle going on 2 ends of it, or on like the top and the bottom. So I think that's maybe what's has maybe irritated either the inside of his mouth, because they're kind of, I mean, they're big and they're not exactly chewable like they're claiming to be. They're crunchy. Yeah, the filament. Yeah, I mean, at the same time, I was also wondering, like, maybe those fillers help with him not getting nauseated. Or maybe there's something in the chewable that kind of like counteracts nausea from like stomach acid. But it also could be the opposite. Maybe they are making him create more stomach acid. But like I said, he did throw up this morning. It was the normal clear throw up, and it wasn't much. It wasn't much, and it didn't seem as forceful, like as it would be if I were giving him the chewable Pimobendin and he threw up. And plus, it wasn't pink. There was no pink in it at all. So, even though he threw up, it's still better than him. It was a better. The symptoms were less than when he threw up off the chewable Pimobendin. It wasn't as forceful, and there wasn't any pink. Don't know if they're connected, the two. But so far, that's an observation. And hopefully it doesn't lower his blood pressure too much to where they don't know what's going on with him. I'll just let him know. He got 75 milligrams. So obviously, will this 75 milligram noticeably drop his blood pressure for their tests. I wonder if they're going to charge me to take his blood pressure to $60-something. Yes, a single 75 microgram dose of gabapentin can noticeably lower Simon's measured blood pressure, especially relative to his normal unsedated number, but it usually stays within a clinical manageable range. He's being seen for heart problems. Might this mask him? Fuck. Should not mask truly significant heart disease. In fact, in several controlled studies, a single dose improved cardiac assessment by reducing stress-driven tachycardia and bad quality Doppler tracings without altering real-world heart function measurements. All right, I think I did the right thing then. If Simon had real structural disease, HCM, severe murmur, arrhythmia, etc., those findings should still be visible on exam, echo, ECG. Gabapentin mainly dampens the stress-only component of tachycardia and high BP. The main masking risk is that BP and heart rate will read lower than his true unsedated baseline, so the vet should interpret numbers as gabapentin-assisted values and rely more on echocardiography and auscultation, I don't know what the hell that is, than a single BP number. Practical steps for this appointment. Tell cardiology explicitly he received 75 milligrams gabapentin at 10:30 a.m. for sedation before the cardiac exam. He's not getting a echo or EKG. Will the blood pressure No, blood pressure alone is usually not enough to know if Simon needs more testing. It's just one piece of the picture. Everybody knows. High blood pressure. What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? What? You want my attention? What's going on, man? What's going on? What is it? Like, why aren't you looking at me? Come here. Come here. Where are you going? Where are you going? Go this way. No. He's like, if you're going to talk about me, pet me already. I keep hearing you say my name. You name it right here. Who are you talking to? I'm right here. He starts hitting the bag like, bro, I'm right here. Because he doesn't see anybody, he just keeps hearing his name. And he definitely knows his name. What are you doing here? Get out of there. You stinker. Lie down? Alright. No, look at the bananas. That's art. That's my banana art. That's gonna be worth millions one day. Once it's in there for like 20 years, it's like a mummy artifact. You can
learn. Science can learn from that. Dude, it feels big right here. Like he's kind of. Hopefully, he doesn't have a bunch of fluid going on here, because this seems like it's like bubbled out, doesn't it? Right here. And his ribs are sticking out right there. Maybe he'll just feel it and be like, yeah, he's got water. He needs more furosemide or something.
Back to research. Oh, my stomach hurts. Radio chap. It says, what BP can't tell you. High BP mainly tells the vet whether Simon is hypertensive, which can stress the heart and cause secondary thickening, but doesn't reveal the exact type or severity of heart disease. Normal or low BP, especially after gabapentin, does not rule out structural heart disease like HCM or arrhythmias. Cats often have serious heart disease with only mild or intermittent BP changes. Vets typically recommend echo, ECG, and or NT-proBNP. And that's like a blood panel thing there. It tests for markers that show when the heart's messing up. There is a murmur gallop arrhythmia on auscultation, I don't know what that is. Or symptoms suggest heart disease, breathing changes, exercise intolerance, fluid risk. BP is mainly used to decide if antihypertensive meds are needed and screening for hypertensive target organ damage, eyes, kidneys, brain, not to diagnose the heart itself. For Simon's visit today, if they're only doing blood pressure and listening to the heart, and BP is high or borderline, they may start or adjust antihypertensive meds. Oh, wouldn't that be great if he gets put on another medication? Wait, is it? Is sotalol? No, it's not a hypertensive. Simon, what the fuck, man? What do you want? What do you want? What are you doing, bro? What? What? Why are you meowing at me, bro? You want the door open? Is that it? Probably. Let me see if there's a cat out there. He's smelling a piece of silver vine, dried fruit, by the way. That's what's over here. Say? What's that? So sotalol, and I know that Purobin is not a hypertensive medication. Would that be some shit? Plan follow-up tests later if murmur, arrhythmia, or worrisome symptoms are present. If they hear a clear murmur or arrhythmia despite normal or low BP, they should still strongly consider referring to cardiology or doing echo, even if BP looks fine. He had an echo in December. Wasn't it December? And today's BP read is not his only data point. You already have structural heart snapshot, which is much more important than a single gabapentine influenced BP number. How today's BP fits in. His December echo showed significant heart disease. The vet can use today's BP and heart sound auscultation mainly to decide about hypertensive treatment, not to screen for heart disease because they already have the echo diagnosis. If the echo is mild or borderline, today's BP is high, or he has a new murmur, arrhythmia, that's when they should re-echo later or sooner if symptoms worsen rather than basing decisions on BP alone. Does the December echo still look like the main driver of his cardiac status, or are there new concern? Echo. He was with increased dose of Senegal noted that the vets clearly treated him for both heart rhythm issues and reduced heart performance, which means today's VP is just one small piece of the puzzle. Results also suggest he has or is at risk for ventricular arrhythmias or fast, risky heart rhythm, not just benign variation. Pimobendan is used when the heart is weakened or starting to fail, reduced contractility, or early stage cardiomyopathy, or just for hypertension. Not just for hypertension. Oh, what? It's used for that too? With those drugs already on board, today's BP mainly helps them decide about whether to adjust hypertension meds. Wait, is Pimobendan a hypertension med? Probably. It makes the heart pump harder. No, Pimobendan is not a hypertensive med. Fuck! Oh my god, I was hoping it was, because why the hell are they doing a blood pressure test on it then? Why would they want to do that for $60? Other place. They didn't even tell me why. It's just on there, on the quote. Are acting weird. They have been for the past few years. Like I can feel like a baffling when I breathe out. Like it doesn't all come at the same pressure. It's like my air filter. What tests could help them figure out why he has head and neck? What is it? Yes, for reduced appetite. Reduced appetite and weight. What tests will it say? For Simon, given his CKD, heart disease, and meds, reduced appetite and weight loss can have several overlapping causes, so a focused workup helps narrow it down. Core screening test, CBC plus full chemistry panel looks for inflammation, anemia, electrolyte issues, liver, pancreas problems, and his CKD is trending. How it's trending. Thyroid, T4. Yep, they put that one on there too on the urinalysis. Yeah, they put that one on there too. Fecal exam. Really? No, his poop looks alright. Give it his heart meds and CKD. GI focused workup. If no clear CKD or hyperthyroidism cause, pancreatic specific lipase for pancreatitis. Abdominal ultrasound to check stomach, intestines, liver, pancreas, and kidneys for mass thickening or other GI disease. Heart-related test if weight loss is sudden or he looks more tired. He doesn't really look more tired, dude. He's walking around right now. Like he just looks bored. That's why he sleeps. But like if I leave the door open, he doesn't sleep nearly as much. He's out there looking and checking shit out. You know? So maybe it's a kidney thing, or thyroid, not heart. Because he doesn't really seem super tired. So pro-BNP blood test to screen for worsening heart stress or early heart failure type changes. Chest x-rays of coughing, breathing issues, or fluid concern. Well, he's coughing. Maybe they'll have concern for him having fluid once they fill his abdomen. So might need to get an x-ray. Echo repeat if cardiologist thinks his heart status has changed. The failed FIV test, if not already done recently. Are you serious? Other infectious tests depend on geography and labs. Pain or dental disease, arthritis, sore teeth, or oral masses can make him stop eating. A thorough exam and a possible pain trial of buprenorphine or other analgesia can test that. So I even had to bring up that I had him on gabapentin thinking that he was having some arthritis pain, but he still seems to be running around and stuff without it. But I don't know, maybe he did have a little, he did seem to be a little more wobbly without it, maybe. Like his muscles were, or something was sore maybe, or maybe he was a little weak. Not eating very much. Look at his teeth. Take a
explores body conditions, mental illness, and help you adjust diet, volume, warmth, and palatability while investigating. Okay. When you tell them about reduced appetite and weight loss, useful questions. Could this be from CKD progression, heart disease, or meds? And what test should we start? Can we do CBC, chemistry, T4 in your analysis today? And add FPLI and ultrasound if those look okay. I see what they say they want to do. If you share his recent bond creatine T4 body weight trend and how long appetite has been off, I can help you prioritize which tests matter most and what ranges you want to fight for. You know how long Yes, I know the pattern you described. Signs that has been flagged for a while. A gradual weight loss over weeks to months, not just sudden 1 to 2 day change. That long-standing course is exactly why the vet needs structural workup. Instead of guessing at any single cause. And I don't know how quickly the weights come off of him, honestly. I thought the bot knew, now it's asking me. Like I thought you knew about his weight loss numbers and times. You're right. That we talked about his weight loss in past chats, but right now I don't have persistent memory of exact numbers and dates between sessions. Each time the conversation restarts, I only see what you typed in its current thread. What? What? I didn't know that. Fuck, that sucks. Okay, well, this AI just loses. It loses now. In the AI world. I need to find one that remembers shit. Damn. Look through all other threads for this information. Can it do that? I can't access your past threads? What the fuck, man? How stupid is that? Dude. Wow, that sucks. He can't see all the other threads that I've had in the past. Damn, man. If I can go back to January. Oh, it goes back to February 14th? Oh my God. Oh, there we go. Goes back to October. It wasn't that bad here because I'm not asking about Simon so much.
This ain't a lot of questions. Is there a way for me to search all these? My gosh. Fuck, he was 11 pounds. He was 11 pounds. In January. Or if it was these new medications we added, or that Sotalol or Pumabendit increase. Looks like he was 11 pounds though, because I was telling the bot to give me the dosages for him for that weight back in January. So that was only that's only a month ago or so. So about 5 weeks, he's lost 1.5 pounds. Looks like it. A pound and a half. 5 weeks. It looks like. What do they have in that? They don't. Oh, they have him at 10.4 pounds. Well, maybe he was only 10 pounds back then. Well, they'll have the records of it, of his weight, so they'll see. Because he was seen last. What was he seen last? Was it December, I think. But damn it. How did they get 10 pounds? It must be the last weight he had. And he didn't lose that much weight. Maybe he wasn't 11 pounds. I just thought he was. Shit. Well, that's confusing. I was really expecting to see 11 pounds on this next to his name, but it's got a 10.04 with the pound sign next to pet. I'm assuming that's his weight, because he was around 10 pounds for a while. This would be easier if they can send me my labs. I don't think they did. Maybe they did. There it is right there. Okay, no, he was 10.4. He wasn't 11. He was 10. I was off. So he hasn't lost as much, thankfully, as quickly. He was last weighed on here on 12/22 at 10 pounds. So, I mean, they're probably not going to see his weight loss right now as being too dramatic then. So I think his liver is probably okay at that half a pound over the past 2 months. It's just his muscles have definitely deteriorated around his shoulder blades and his back. All right. Electrocardiogram. Last one I had done was 10/22. It's time to do it. Unfortunately, I had to spray. Penelope. She was on the front porch. I really don't like having to do that. I don't. I wish I didn't have to do that. But Simon doesn't like them. He starts getting all crazy, man, when they're on the front porch. Sorry, baby girl. Sorry, baby girl. Simon, the rules. Simon makes the rules. Sorry with that. It sucks though, because like I can tell that she wants to, like, maybe she wants to be petted. She's letting me get closer and closer to her. Now, doing that probably sets it back. What if she never has been petted? What if she never gets petted by anybody, you know, and she's close to letting me pet her like that? And then I'm sitting here spraying her through the door. Kind of sucks. No, I can't pet her at all yet, but I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, I can try to pet her right there, but if she knows that that's me, but she probably does because she can probably smell me through the door, then like it lowers the trust that she has for that, for me, for the scent. It's a trip that she's even coming to the front porch like that. Like, what's she doing still hanging out? I looked in the backyard earlier and there weren't any back there. She came back after leaving. Bro, I have as many berries as I do cereal. Heck yeah. Score. No, these aren't moldy. I already got all those out. That's why I was picking through them yesterday. I got those out of the way. These are perfect. I know what I'm doing, man. You gotta take out the moldy fruit so it doesn't make all the other fruit get moldy. Dirt. I would just leave it in there. I gotta fix the fencing on my front porch today. It's just, not only is it's like pulled away, now it's pulled away and crooked. I look like I live in a straight ghetto. Simon's following me around. But he's definitely not lethargic and sleepy. Doobie doobie doo. Could have the berries in there, man. Milk team. Yeah. Friday. Friday, bro. Party time. It's already nighttime. We are at, huh, fellow? Ridiculous, dude. Fucking ridiculous. I just, somebody was going down the sidewalk. I heard some music. Children's music. I checked it out. And I noticed it was a Mexican woman with her toddler, baby toddler, I don't know. But then I listened a little closer and I realized the fucking music was in Spanish. It was children's music in Spanish. So that's what these people are doing when they come here. They don't try to teach their kid English first so that their kid can assimilate better into America. They teach their kids Spanish first. So now the school has to fucking teach them English first. Fucking stupid, dude. My mom worked so hard with me to learn how to read and learn how to read like proficiently. That's a fucking problem, man. And it's not just the illegals. They expect the fucking school to raise their kids. Stupid. Just stupid. And then their kids are going to end up just having the beliefs of the school, pushing out Democrats. I feel like unless a parent intervenes, a kid is most likely going to be a Democrat, or at least 15 to 20 years. There has to be like sit-down talks with your kids though about shit. Really explaining shit. Because it's gonna happen. The school system's gonna make it happen. There's no Charlie Kirk anymore to help it not happen. The schools make us out to be racist, bigoted, fucking hateful Nazis. The schools, the news make us out to be that. People that are Republican, voted for Trump, or right-leaning. Man, we need a Charlie Kirk, dude. Really. That's why they're celebrating so much about his demise. I just don't see that Cam ain't gonna be changing minds. Like, he doesn't have the charisma that Charlie Kirk had. He doesn't have the charisma, man. None of them do. They don't have the self-confidence that he had. Nor do they have the intellect. I mean, that's one of the main things. He was a steel trap for information. Elephant almost. Man, he could. Apparently, he took every course at some internet college that he went to. I forget the name of it. Pretty sure he was an Eagle Scout also, and he was like the quarterback and the team. He was a quarterback for the football and team captain for the basketball. Dude, that motherfucker was doing. Man, he was doing. Really. If he was actually an Eagle Scout and the head of those sports, that's so much commitment, obligation. And he was doing like the academia of it as well, like all the school courses. Crazy. I gotta find out if that's true. is Charlie Kirk an Eagle? Yes, Charlie Kirk was an Eagle Scout. He was a member of the Boy Scouts of America and achieved the rank of Eagle Scout, the highest honor of scouting, and is noted in his Wikipedia biography and multiple tributes following his passing. So, what were his high school sports positions? Traeger played quarterback on the varsity football team and basketball on the varsity team. He was noted as basketball captain during his senior year. God. You know what I'm saying? He was the captain of the basketball team. The quarterback of the football team. And he got Eagle Scout. Dude was going to be fucking president, man. He was going to be president, unless something happened like it did. And they knew it. They knew it. They didn't have anything on him, dude. That's why. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have shit on him, dude, that they could use against him on his campaign trail. What are they going to use? His anti-DEI sentiment? They're going to use his anti-empathy sentiment, even though he believed in compassion and sympathy? They didn't have shit, dude. That's why they had to take him out. Fuck, dude. It's just so wild to me that history, like the future, shit was changed on the planet when they took him out. Like, a lot was changed. I think a lot of leftists don't even understand how important he was and how much shit just changed. Dude, he talked to Trump like all the time, apparently. He could just call Trump up whenever he wanted. Holy shit. He was so young to have the inner circle that he had already.